Another crazy thing that I did was um, one of the first cigar accessory businesses that I started. I had the validation from having sold the insect business, but when I sold that first business and realized I need to really tweak my lifestyle or I'm going to be broke next year, um, I didn't know if it was a fluke. I didn't know if I could do it again. I didn't know could I replicate this in another brand that's not insects. There was different competitors and different that were not selling insects. People that sold insects seemed to be some store where this is a side thing, and I was making a full time go at it, so I crushed them. Maybe that's not the case when you're going against the Metro Canes and the Venturis of the world, and these big brands. And I didn't know, and I was in a really weird place there, but I was still moving forward. And then I had a girl I was seeing at the time had a sister, and she had a boyfriend, and that guy and I would sit in my backyard smoking cigars, drinking rum, and just talking about taking over the e-commerce world all the time. Mind you, he was a few weeks away from a full ride scholarship to be a doctor. And he one day saw, some cigar cutters I got imported in, and he said, "Man, I want to partner with you." And I'm thinking, "You really?" Like this is a doctor. Like, this guy's a genius. He like aced everything in school. Like, and for somebody that smart to see something so amazing in me, I just jumped on it. And I said, "Yeah, 50-50, bro. 50-50." And we did. I amended it immediately right there. I didn't even know how to set up the printer and go online and do Sunbiz. He did all that. I'm like, "Oh my God, this is what I need. Somebody that knows how to install a printer and can copy and paste." And he's a 50-50 partner. And something that I'm blessed with is tons of ideas. I know some people that's like not the case, and I'm blessed with tons of ideas. So every time I had an idea and I had the connection to do it, I went to him and I said, "Hey, I got another business. You interested?" "Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, 50-50." And I did this non-existent, org chart, no structure as to who's responsible for what in their business. And to this day, I have over 16 business partners. And the majority of the time that we speak to each other, it's through lawsuits. And my picture of all my groomsmen, including my brother, that we've got into business together, based on the lack of organization that we had in our structure and not being aligned. I lost all my close friends. I lost my brother. So that was another huge mistake I'd have. I think there's a power in partnerships. You need to set it up right. And I try to like emphasize that with everyone. There's a book called The Founder's Dilemma by Noah Wasserman. And I just beg anybody I see that's close friends or family that are getting into business together. I'm like, "Bro, please read the book." Like, it's even the audio book by Noah Wasserman. Please read it. I pulled over in tears several times listening to the audio book in my car. Like, I thought someone was in the backseat talking about me. And it's you're not doing that out of a lack of trust for your partner. You're doing it because you respect and love your partner and you want this to go. It's The Founder's Dilemma by Noah Wasserman. And so that's number two.